All right, boys, part 2. I'm done shopping. The other thing I want you guys to know, and I've said it before, I am not monetized, so I don't make any money off these videos, so there's no incentive for me to do fear mongering and say the sky's falling, or, go out there and buy everything before you die. It's not that. I'm just passing on the information, just like the next fella. The difference is I don't get paid for my videos. Some other channels do, and that's fine. Not saying anything about that. That's their business. I do me, you do you, right? And but we share information. I think that's what a lot of us got into this whole thing, is to share information and learn something. If not, find out information. And but yeah, when the news reports it, I just try to keep an ear to it, to the ground. Some of you guys just don't want to hear it, or don't like to hear it, or don't want to waste your time, or just like, I don't care. And some of you do. So I'm just trying to share with like-minded people, channels. I am subscribed to channels that you guys probably wouldn't even want to be subscribed to, but because they pump it out to a degree of fear-mongering, but they do report some of the news that is truthful. They'll put their little twist on it, but if the sun comes out and someone says the sun's out, but I just saw 1,000 birds in the sky, the sun still came out. They just added a little drama to it, right? It's one of those things. I just try to walk a fine line, right? I don't lean too much to one side or the other. I just try to do my part and share and learn from each other. And sometimes I think, why do I waste my time on this? We live in crazy times. It's not like gotta slow down, here comes a cop. It's not like we live in a perfect world and people are just like, why are you reporting this? The world is fine. We're living great. Everything's perfect. You're right. There's no need for me to report this anymore. But we live in a crazy time right now. Never before have we dealt or experienced 2020 events. I'm not going to name them because of the whole algorithm, and then they'll close this video down or say it's been taken down. I'm not trying to piss anybody off. I'm just trying to share and pass information to you guys. But we live in a crazy year, and 2021 is probably going to be even more crazier, because we're going to see those hot topics be addressed, the ones that we all bitch and complain about. That's going to be the hot agenda, besides the whole take the needle in your arm. And many of you want to revolt and fight back, but will you? I mean, guys, when it comes down to it, unless it's a full-blown shit hits the fan, zombie apocalypse, chaos, there's no law and order, I think that's when we'll get the revolt that we're even fabbing in our brain that needs to take place. Until huge numbers are lost, until huge number of our government is dismantled, as far as like an outbreak, pandemic, zombies are biting each other. I know some of you guys are like, zombies aren't real. I use it as a metaphor. That's it. Zombies could be just crazy people on the street, people that have lost their shit, people that are not prepared, sheeple, XYZ. Until we're at that level of magnitude of shit hits the fan, chaos, loss of life is unimaginable, stuff starts just going down because people have left the jobs, their post sites, there's no 911, that is when you'll get to use your shit hits the fan gear. Until then, it's going to stay in the box, and that's the honest truth. You can go polish your guns, you can go polish your equipment, have it ready. Nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with having gear and being prepared, and I speak the truth. But the idea that it's going to pop off the way we think it does, or in the movies, and even in the movies, I haven't even seen Greenland, but it made me think about people that have a lot of shit hits the fan gear. It's great. I'm glad you got it. But in the event that we have to go in some underground bunkers, you ain't taking that shit. Just remember. So minimize what you think you need, and don't go full blown. I got $10,000-$20,000 worth of just bags, and you may not ever use it. And I'm not saying don't prepare. Just use this. Use some balance. The good chance is if we have to leave our house or we have to go, you're probably not going to be able to use not even nearly half of what you have. And I'm not trying to, dissuade some of you guys from, that's it, don't buy any more preps. I'm just telling you, use logic, right? Be prepared. I'm prepared to a certain degree. Beyond that, who knows? The chance of survival because of our lifestyle, we're just so accustomed to modern times. After a week or two, when you can't get any more milk for the kids or cereal, shit is going to get real, right? People are going to get stressed out. Maybe you last 2-3 weeks, and then people start coming knocking at your door wanting your stuff, and you had a firefight, and you get one bullet graze, and you get an infection, and then you die. And then what? There's no 911. All right, guys. What would you rather have? Zombie apocalypse? Or shit hits the fan and deal with other people? At least zombies, I don't feel bad for taking them out. With people, get a little bit more complicated because they're smart. And they're going to use tactics that could be extreme. Zombies or humans? Zombies or regular people? Adios.